You're watching Middle Georgia Pride, only on 41 NBC News at 6.
This week we turn our attention to Montezuma. It's the largest city in Macon County, and people who live there are eager to share the city's proud past. No one knows for sure, but evidence suggests the city was named by American soldiers who fought in the Mexican-American War and had learned of an historic Aztec emperor in Mexico by the same name. Montezuma's early days were marked by a new railroad and the Flint River. Most of the residents were connected to farming in some way. Peach and cotton crops ruled the day in the mid-1800s. Now, residents who live there, like Nanita Gottman, recognize that legacy and its impact on the city today.
It's such a wonderful place to live. Always has been. It is a town that was noted for many, many years as one of the more cultured towns in the state.
Robert Ladd has lived in Montezuma for 71 years.
It has helped me become the individual that I am. Not only that, but they had a whole lot of more great people living around here that I could, they were my role models, and I could watch them.
His family moved there when he was 6. They were part of a federal program to transition African Americans from sharecroppers to independent farmers. The New Deal plan allowed his family to buy dozens of acres and 2 mules. It also provided them with an education at the Flint River Farm School.
Everybody that went out here was a success.
Though decades apart, Curtis McDonald, like Robert Ladd, attended the school and learned the basics of education and farming.
The teachers really worked hard to make you learn. You didn't forget it, put it like that.
For African Americans in Montezuma, prior to the integration of schools in 1970, the Flint River Farm School made a huge difference. Now a park stands here in its place.
A lot of people have graduated from Flint River Farm School and have done great things.
Historically, the community has been entrenched in the agriculture industry. It transitioned with the industrial age from cotton crops and vegetable farming to textile mills and food processing plants. A pivotal moment most residents will never forget was the flood of '94, when large portions of the city were underwater.
Some of the stores were 6 months drying out.
It was a time for the community to pull together, and Montezuma did, like never before.
I've been to England, I've been to Scotland, I've been to Connecticut, and been a lot of places, but I love Montezuma. And Montezuma's small, but everybody knew everybody, and you got your privacy, you got good people. Montezuma's home.
Volunteers with the Flint River Farms Preservation Society hope to raise enough money to build an education center where the school once stood. They hope to teach future generations about farming and the historic school. If you'd like more information, you can find a link to the group's website on my blog at 41nbc.com.